In Portland's rainy suburbs, our family home was a craftsman with creaky floors and a backyard full of ferns. I, Lucas, grew up there, the steady one, the fixer, always ready to catch my younger sister Sophia when she fell. At 28, I worked as a graphic designer, my evenings spent with a camera, capturing the city's bridges and misty forests. Sophia, 24, was the dreamer, chasing art school and boyfriends. Her life a whirlwind I'd helped tame. I'd driven her to college interviews, paid her phone bill when she was broke, and stayed up late after her breakups, assuring her she'd be okay. So when her wedding invite never came, it hit like a freight train. The text arrived on a gray Tuesday, Sophia's name lighting up my phone. Hey, Lucas. Guest list is set, and we had to make cuts. Sorry. Hope you get it. Love you. I read it again, the words blurring. Cuts. I wasn't some old friend or distant uncle. I was her brother, the one who'd carried her through every crisis. My apartment, a small loft with exposed brick, felt colder as I dialed Mom. She answered, her voice chipper. Lucas. Honey, what's up? Sophia says I'm not invited to her wedding. I said, my voice tight. What's going on? A pause. Then her usual soothing tone, the one that always made me feel small. Oh, sweetheart, it's just a wedding. They're keeping it intimate. Intimate. I laughed, sharp and bitter. I saw Sophia's Instagram. Mom. She's got 150 guests, including her yoga instructor. Another pause, then a sigh. Weddings are expensive. Lucas. They assumed you'd understand. Understand. My chest tightened. I moved her into her dorm. Mom. I covered her rent when she lost her barista job. I was there when Greg dumped her. And now I'm not good enough for her wedding. Don't be dramatic, she said, her voice hardening. It's one day. You're overreacting. The word stung. A dismissal I'd heard too often. Sophia forgot my birthdays, called only when she needed cash, and Mom always expected me to shrug it off. Be the bigger person. Lucas, she'd say. But this wasn't a missed dinner or a late thank you. This was my sister, cutting me out of her life's biggest moment. And Mom defending it. I hung up, my hands shaking, and stared at the rain streaking my window. The betrayal wasn't just Sophia's, it was Mom's, too. Their casual erasure of my place in the family. I thought of arguing, of calling Sophia, demanding answers. But I knew how it'd go, half-hearted apologies, excuses, and me expected to forgive. Not this time. Something snapped, a quiet resolve taking root. If I wasn't wanted, I wouldn't beg to be. I opened my laptop, the glow lighting my face, and searched for escapes. Sophia's wedding was in 3 weeks, set for a vineyard outside Portland. If I wasn't there, I'd be somewhere better, somewhere that didn't hurt. My savings, meant for a new camera lens, became my rebellion. I found a beachfront rental in Maui, a 1-bedroom with a lanai overlooking the Pacific. Kayak rentals, and a local market nearby. It wasn't a resort, but it was mine, a place to breathe, to be Lucas, not the family's fixer. Booking it took 20 minutes. Flights, rental, a few guided hikes. I planned a week of freedom. My boss, Jen, approved the time off, sensing my need without prying. Go get some sun, she said. Smiling, I packed my camera, imagining shots of volcanic cliffs and turquoise waves, a portfolio to drown out the sting of exclusion. As the wedding approached, I didn't tell my family. Let them assume I'd sulk at home. The night before my flight, I posted a photo of my packed bag, captioned, "Ready for a break? Sometimes you gotta choose yourself." No one commented. But I knew they'd see it. I didn't care. For once, I wasn't living for their approval. The morning of the wedding, I boarded a plane, my window seat showing Portland's clouds fading below. I sipped coffee, my camera bag at my feet, and felt a weight lift. Sophia was probably in a bridal suite, Mom fussing over her dress, neither thinking of me. Fine. I was done chasing their love. Maui waited, and with it, a chance to rewrite my story. The flight to Maui was 6 hours, the plane humming as I leaned against the window, watching the Pacific stretch endless below. I'd upgraded to premium economy, a small indulgence, and the extra legroom felt like a promise of freedom. My phone buzzed before takeoff. Mom. Texting. Are you really skipping Sophia's wedding? Don't be childish. I didn't reply, powering it off. This trip wasn't about them. It was about me, Lucas, the guy who'd spent years fixing their messes, finally choosing himself. Landing in Kahului. The air was warm, heavy with hibiscus and salt. I grabbed my rental car, a beat-up Jeep, and drove to my rental in Kihei, a coastal town with beaches that glowed gold at sunset. The house was modest but perfect. A whitewashed bungalow with a lanai, ceiling fans, and a view of waves crashing against black lava rocks. I dropped my bags, stepped outside, and breathed. No family drama, no expectations, just the ocean and me. I posted a photo from the lanai, the sea sparkling, captioned, "Got cut from the guest list. But this view's worth it." My Uncle Mike, the family's black sheep, liked it immediately, commenting, "Smart move. Kid. Should have ditched them years ago." And cousins sent laughing emojis. But Mom texted again, "This is ridiculous. Lucas, call me." I ignored her, snapping another shot of the Jeep parked under a palm tree, posting it with, "New ride. New vibe." That first night, I walked to a beachside taco stand, the kind with plastic chairs and handwritten menus. The fish tacos were fresh, the beer cold, and I ate alone, my camera capturing the sunset's pinks and oranges. Back home, Sophia's wedding was starting bridesmaids in lavender, Dad giving her away, Mom playing perfect host. I imagined their smiles, their toasts, not one mentioning me. The thought stung, but the ocean's roar dulled it. I wasn't there to fix anything, and it felt good. The next morning, I woke to birdsong. The lanai doors opened to a breeze. I made coffee, strong and local, and planned my day kayaking, a hike to a waterfall, maybe some street photography in Lahaina. My phone stayed off, a deliberate choice. I didn't want their guilt trips or excuses. I wanted this, the freedom to exist without their weight. Kayaking was first, a guided tour with a local named Kai, who pointed out sea turtles bobbing in the waves. I paddled hard, my arms burning, the group's laughter infectious. "First time in Maui?" Kai asked, his grin wide. "Yeah," I said, wiping salt from my face. "Needed a reset." "Best place for it," he replied. "Ocean fixes everything." I snapped photos, turtles, cliffs, the group's silhouettes against the sun. Each shot was a step away from Portland, from Sophia's dismissal, from Mom's overreacting. Back at the rental, I edited them, the colors vivid, and posted a collage. Day 1. Ocean therapy. And the likes rolled in, work friends, old classmates, even Jen, my boss, commenting, "Living the dream, Lucas." By afternoon, I hiked a trail to Makahiku Falls, the path muddy, the air thick with ferns. My camera hung around my neck, capturing vines, water droplets, the fall's misty roar. Alone, I sat on a rock, the spray cooling my skin, and thought of Sophia. I'd been her rock. Always. But she'd chosen a guest list over me. Mom's voice echoed. It's just a wedding. But it wasn't. It was a line drawn. And I was on the wrong side. That evening, I ate at a food truck park, trying poke and shaved ice, chatting with a couple from Seattle. They asked why I was here, and I told the truth. My sister didn't invite me to her wedding, so I came here instead. Damn, the guy said, shaking his head. That's cold. Good for you. Though, yeah, his wife added. You're winning. I smiled, posting a photo of my poke bowl. Dinner with a view. No drama included. Uncle Mike commented, keep rubbing it in, kid. I laughed, but the sting lingered. Sophia was dancing at her reception now, or maybe cutting cake, while I was 1,000 miles away. An afterthought. Fine. I'd make my own memories. As I drove back, the stars bright above Maui's quiet roads, I felt a shift. This wasn't just a trip. It was a declaration. I wasn't the Lucas who'd beg for a seat at their table. I was done fixing their chaos. Tomorrow, I'd explore more snorkeling. Maybe a drive to Hannah. For now, I fell asleep to waves. My phone off. My heart lighter than it had been in years. Maui's sun woke me, streaming through the bungalow's windows, the ocean a glittering promise outside. I stretched, made coffee, and checked my phone not for family, but for the likes on my last post. Friends were cheering my escape, their comments a shield against the hurt. Looking good. Lucas. Wish I was there. No word from Sophia or Mom. But I didn't expect it. They were deep in wedding mode, probably telling guests I was busy to explain my absence. Today was for snorkeling. I joined a boat tour, the crew handing out masks and fins. The water so clear I could see fish darting below. I dove in, the cool Pacific wrapping around me. Coral vibrant. Turtles gliding like ghosts. My camera was waterproof, and I snapped shots, angelfish, a reef shark, sunlight piercing the depths. Each photo was proof I was here, living, not sulking in Portland's rain. Back on the boat, a woman named Claire, maybe 40, noticed my camera. You a pro? She asked, nodding at my shots. Nah, just a hobby, I said, showing her a turtle photo. Clears my head. Looks like you needed it, she said, smiling. I didn't share the wedding story, but her knowing look said she got it. I posted the snorkeling shots. Underwater vibes. No guest list needed. Uncle Mike replied, You're killing it. Nephew, a coworker, Sam, added, This is the ultimate flex. Lunch was at a beachside cafe. Ahi tuna and pineapple juice. The lanai shaded by palms. I edited photos, the colors popping, and felt a pride I hadn't in months. Photography had always been my escape, but I'd sidelined it for family Sophia's crises. Mom's demands. Not anymore. I booked a sunset photo tour for tomorrow, eager to capture Maui's cliffs at dusk. As I ate, I thought of the wedding. It'd be over now. Guests gone. Sophia and her groom, Tom, maybe on their way to a honeymoon. I wondered if anyone noticed I wasn't there. If Mom made excuses. If Sophia felt a flicker of guilt. Probably not. She'd always been the star. Me, the stagehand. Expected to applaud from the wings. The thought burned, but the ocean breeze cooled it. I wasn't their stagehand anymore. Back at the rental, I lounged on the lanai, a beer in hand, watching waves crash. My phone buzzed Uncle Mike, calling. I answered, his gruff voice a comfort. You doing okay, kid? Yeah, I said. Honest? Better than okay. This place is unreal. Good, he said. Sophia's an idiot for cutting you out. Your mom, too. Don't let him drag you back. I won't. I promised. Thanks. Mike. Anytime, he said. Send me some of those photos. I hung up, posting a lanai shot. Evening chills. Life's too short for drama. The likes poured in. But I noticed a new follower, Sophia. She'd seen my posts, maybe fuming in her wedding dress, scrolling through my paradise while her day unfolded. Good. Let her see what she'd lost. The next day, I drove to Lahaina, a historic town with banyan trees and art galleries. I wandered, camera in hand, capturing street musicians, colorful storefronts, kids chasing pigeons. A gallery owner, an older man named Hiroshi, saw me shooting and invited me in. You've got an eye, he said, flipping through my phone's portfolio. Ever show your work? Not really, I admitted. It's just for me. Think about it, he said, handing me his card. Tourists love local shots. I left, buzzing with possibility. Back home, I'd let my art take a back seat, too busy bailing out Sophia. Here, I could be more Lucas the photographer, not Lucas the fixer. I posted a Lahaina shot. New paths, new views. Sam commented, "You quitting design for this?" I laughed, but the idea lingered. That evening, I joined the Sunset Tour, a small group led by a photographer named Leilani. We shot cliffs glowing red, waves crashing white, the sky a canvas of fire. Leilani gave tips, praising my composition. You should exhibit, she said. Maui's got a scene for this. I nodded, the praise warming me. Back at the rental, I edited the shots, each one a piece of my new self. I posted a cliff photo, chasing light, not fights. Uncle Mike liked it, and Claire from the snorkel trip commented, "These are stunning." No word from family, but I didn't care. I was building something they couldn't touch. As I fell asleep, the waves a lullaby. I felt free. Sophia's wedding was history. Her choice to exclude me, a wound that was scabbing over. Tomorrow, I'd hike Haleakala, shoot the crater at dawn. For now, I was enough. And Maui was home. Day 4 in Maui. And I was falling in love not with a person, but with life. The bungalow's lanai was my morning ritual. Coffee in hand. The ocean, a symphony of blues. I'd stopped checking for family texts. Their silence a gift. My phone was for photos now, capturing Maui's magic. Each shot a brick in the wall between me and Portland's pain. Today was Haleakala, the volcano that loomed over the island. I joined a sunrise tour, waking at 3 a.m. The Jeep's headlights cutting through dark, winding roads. The group huddled at the crater's edge, blankets over shoulders, the air thin and cold. As dawn broke, the sky exploded pinks, oranges, purples spilling over jagged peaks. I shot dozens of photos, my camera clicking. The beauty almost painful. Leilani's words echoed. You should exhibit. Maybe I would. I posted a sunrise shot. Dawn at 10,000 feet. Worth the early wake-up. Uncle Mike commented, "Damn, kid, you're making me jealous." Jen, my boss, wrote, "These are gallery-worthy." Even Hiroshi, the gallery owner, liked it, sending a DM. Stop by again. Let's talk. And the support fueled me. A contrast to Mom's dismissals, Sophia's indifference. Back in Kihei, I ate breakfast at a diner. Pancakes stacked high, guava juice sweet on my tongue. A text from Sam, my coworker, popped up. Sophia's been liking your posts. Bet she's pissed. I smirked. imagining her scrolling, her perfect wedding tainted by my absence. Good. Let her feel what I felt unwanted. Erased. The afternoon was for the road to Hana, a twisting drive through rainforests and waterfalls. I went alone, my Jeep hugging curves, stopping at lookouts to shoot bamboo groves, black sand beaches, pools reflecting sky. My camera was my voice, saying what I couldn't to my family. I'm here. I'm enough. At Waihanapanapa State Park, I walked a lava trail, waves crashing below, and sat, letting the island's pulse steady mine. I thought of Sophia's wedding. Probably a memory now. Photos on Instagram with no trace of me. Had she noticed my absence? Or was she too rapt in her moment? Mom likely smoothed it over, telling guests I was fine. The old Lucas would have called, checked in, offered to help clean up. Not this Lucas. I posted a black sand beach shot, finding my own path. And Claire commented, "You're inspiring me to book a trip." That evening, I ate at a food truck, Kahlua pork and rice, the vendor chatting about island life. I felt at home, a stranger welcomed without strings. Back at the rental, I edited photos, the crater's colors glowing on my screen. Hiroshi's card sat on the table, a possibility I hadn't dared consider. Could I show my work? Maybe even sell it? The idea scared me, but it also thrilled. Before bed, I checked Instagram. Sophia had posted wedding photos, her in white. Tom smiling, guests dancing. No mention of me, no empty seat. I waited for the hurt, but it was dull, a bruise fading. I posted a night shot of the lanai, stars above the ocean. Peace over drama. Uncle Mike replied, "Proud of you." I slept, the waves my lullaby, dreaming of galleries, not guest lists. The next day, I caked again. Kai's tour group smaller this time. We paddled to a cove, dolphins leaping nearby, and I shot them, their arcs perfect against the horizon. Kai clapped my shoulder. "You're good. Man, ever think of staying?" I laughed, but the question lingered. Portland was home, but it was also Sophia, Mom, their expectations. Maui was freedom, a canvas for a new Lucas. I posted the dolphin shots, chasing moments, not approval. The likes rolled in, but a new notification caught my eye. Sophia, commenting, "Looks nice." No apology, no explanation, just 2 words. I deleted it. Her attempt too little, too late. As I drove back, the island's green hills blurring past, I felt a shift. This trip wasn't just defiance, it was rebirth. I wasn't the brother who fixed everything, the son who swallowed hurt. I was Lucas, photographer, adventurer, free. Tomorrow, I'd shoot Lahaina's markets, maybe visit Hiroshi. For now, I was here, and that was enough. Halfway through my Maui week, the island had woven itself into me, its sun, its waves, its quiet promise of peace. I woke to a text from Uncle Mike. "Check your phone. Kid, shit hit the fan." Curious. I turned it on, and my screen erupted calls, texts, voicemails from Mom, Sophia, cousins, even Dad, who never texted. Something big had happened, and I had a sinking feeling it was about the wedding. I scrolled, starting with Mom. "Lucas, call me now. It's an emergency." "Sophia, please, I need you. Where are you?" Cousin Ellie. "Dude, you missed a disaster. Call me." My smirk grew with each message, a mix of vindication and amusement. The wedding, Sophia's perfect day, had imploded, and now they wanted me, the brother they'd cut out. Ellie's text gave the first clue. Tom bailed at the reception. Total mess. I laughed, loud enough to startle a gecko on the lanai. Tom, Sophia's groom, had walked out. This was better than any photo I'd shot. I texted Ellie. What happened? Spill. Her reply was instant. Huge fight during speeches. Tom and Sophia screaming. Then he just left. Dad and Uncle Rob got into it over who screwed up. Grandma's crying. Bars shut down. Everyone's freaking out. Oh, I leaned back, sipping coffee, the ocean glittering. Sophia, who deemed me unworthy, was now drowning in her own chaos. Mom's voicemail played next. Her voice shrill. Lucas, this is serious. Sophia's devastated. We need you here. Stop this nonsense. Delete. Sophia's was softer, tearful. I'm sorry. Okay. Please call me. Delete. They'd excluded me. And now, when their perfect picture cracked, I was suddenly essential. I posted a photo of my coffee, the lanai's view endless. Morning vibes. No emergencies here. Ellie commented, You're savage. Uncle Mike added, Keep 'em squirming. I grinned, imagining Sophia's face, scrolling through my posts while her wedding burned. Curiosity won, and I called Ellie, speakerphone on the lanai. Tell me everything, I said. She laughed, breathless. It was insane. Tom got mad during the toast, something about Sophia's ex texting her. They fought in front of everyone, and he stormed out, saying he was done. Sophia lost it, throwing her bouquet. Dad blamed Rob for not vetting Tom, and they nearly came to blows. Grandma's saying it's cursed 'cause you weren't there. Cursed, I snorted, sipping coffee. Yeah, Ellie said. She's all. Lucas would have fixed this. Mom's trying to guilt trip you, saying you're breaking the family. Sophia's a wreck, begging for you to come home. I shook my head, the irony rich. They didn't want me there. Ellie, now they need a fixer. Nah, you're my hero, she said. Where are you? Maui, I said. Best decision I ever made. She cackled. Send more pics. Rub it in. I hung up, posting a beach shot. Paradise chaos. And then I texted Sophia, short and sharp. Sorry. Busy living my overreaction. Enjoy the mess. I blocked her. Mom. And Dad. Their numbers vanishing from my world. The silence was golden. The ocean's hum louder than their pleas. That day, I joined a photography walk in Now Valley, shooting needle-like peaks and misty streams. The guide, a woman named Malia, praised my framing. You've got talent, she said. Ever sell your work? Thinking about it, I said. Hiroshi's card in my wallet. The idea was growing. A seed of a new life. I posted a valley shot. Finding beauty. Leaving drama. Claire commented, You're unstoppable. And Sam wrote, Sophia's gotta be fuming. And back at the rental, I ate takeout poke. The lanai. My sanctuary. I thought of Sophia, probably crying. Mom scheming to drag me back. They'd built a wedding without me, and it had crumbled. I wasn't smug, just relieved. Their chaos wasn't my job anymore. I fell asleep. The waves a reminder I was free. The next morning, I woke to more notifications, blocked numbers trying to reach me. Voicemails slipping through. Mom, Lucas, this is unacceptable. Your sister needs you. Delete. Sophia, I messed up. Please. I'm sorry. Delete. Ellie's was worth keeping. Mom's planning an intervention at your place. Grandma's still on the curse thing. It's wild. I laughed, posting a breakfast shot. Avocado toast. Mango. Ocean view. Starting the day right. Uncle Mike commented, "You're a legend." I knew Sophia saw it. Her perfect day in ruins while I thrived. For once, I wasn't the one picking up pieces. I was building something new, and no one could take it away. Artifact. Part 6. The Fallout. Xi Artifact ID EEA 74148C C20948BB B266 A1037840999D3 Artifact version ID 2C44D402 0A5645E0AE 9E9BBOE283B7 Title. Cast Out. Rising Up. Part 6. The Fallout Content. Type A text plain. Maui's 6th day was a haze of sun and salt. My phone a battlefield I mostly ignored. The bungalow's lanai was my fortress. The ocean my moat. Keeping my family's chaos at bay. I'd blocked Mom, Sophia, and Dad, but their desperation seeped through missed calls from unknown numbers. Voicemails pleading for rescue. I deleted most, but Ellie's updates were gold, painting a picture of a wedding-turned-circus. Her latest text, "Mom and Aunt Karen are losing it. They're saying you're tearing the family apart." Sophia's holed up, crying. Grandma's still on about the curse. I smirked, sipping coffee, the Pacific sparkling. Grandma's curse talk was absurd, but it hit a nerve. They'd excluded me, and now blamed me for their mess. Typical. I posted a photo of my morning coffee. Lanai. Waves. Another day in paradise. No crises here. Ellie commented, "You're a mood." Uncle Mike added, "Keep 'em sweating." A voicemail from Mom slipped through. "Lucas, this isn't a game. Sophia's heartbroken. We need you home." Delete. Sophia's. "I didn't mean to hurt you. Please call." A delete. They'd hurt me, and now expected me to fix their pain. Not happening. Ellie called, her voice gleeful. "You're missing a show," she said. "Mom's planning to ambush you at your apartment when you get back. Thinks she can guilt you into family unity. Aunt Karen's backing her, saying you're selfish. Meanwhile, Sophia's telling everyone you abandoned her." Abandoned. I laughed, pacing the lanai. She didn't invite me. Ellie. She chose this. "Preach," she said. "Grandma's the star. Though, keeps saying, if Lucas was there, Tom wouldn't have left. She's got half the family believing it's cosmic payback." I snorted. The idea both ridiculous and satisfying. "What's Sophia doing?" "Crying. Mostly," Ellie said. "Tom's gone silent. And she's blaming everyone, Mom, Dad, even the planner. She keeps asking for you. Like you're her therapist. Let her figure it out." I said. "I'm done. You're my idol," Ellie said. "Post more pics. It's driving them nuts." I hung up, posting a shot of a nearby beach. Sunshine and peace. No guest lists required. Sam commented, "Living your best life." Claire wrote, "This is how you do it." And Sophia's likes had stopped, but I knew she was watching. Her wedding, a wreck while I soared. Today was for Lahaina's markets. A bustle of stalls selling leis, fruit, crafts. I shot everything vendors' smiles. Kids with shave ice. A dog napping under a table. My camera was my shield. Each photo a step away from family drama. Hiroshi's gallery was nearby, and I stopped in. His nod warm. "Thought about my offer?" he asked. "Yeah," I said, showing him my Haleakala shots. "Maybe a small show?" He grinned. "Let's do it." Next month. Tourist season. I left, my heart racing. A show. Me, Lucas, exhibiting, Portland's Lucas would have dismissed it. Too busy saving Sophia. Maui's. Lucas said yes. I posted a market shot. New dreams. No drama. Uncle Mike replied, "You're unstoppable." That afternoon, I hiked a coastal trail, shooting waves crashing on cliffs. The solitude was healing, the island's beauty. A balm. I thought of Mom's ambush plan, Sophia's tears, their expectation I'd return and fix it. They'd built a world without me, and it had collapsed. I wasn't smug, just done. Back at the rental, I ate takeout tacos. The lanai, my haven. A voicemail from Dad, rare and stern. Lucas, enough. Your sister needs you. Come home. Delete. Ellie texted, Mom's telling everyone you're having a breakdown. LOL. I laughed, posting a taco shot. Dinner goals. No breakdowns here. As night fell, I sat on the lanai, stars bright, waves steady. The family's chaos was a distant storm. Maui, my clear sky. I wasn't the Lucas they knew, the one who'd drop everything for them. I was new, a photographer with a show, a man who chose peace. Tomorrow, I'd snorkel again, maybe call Jen about extending my leave. For now, I slept, free from their weight, my dreams full of light. My final Maui day was a victory lap. The sun high, the ocean a mirror of my calm. The bungalow's lanai held my coffee, my camera, and a peace I'd earned. My phone, mostly silent after blocking my family, buzzed with one text, Ellie. You gotta hear this. Call me. I grinned, sensing more wedding fallout, and dialed, the waves a backdrop to her voice. Lucas. It's nuts, Ellie said, laughing. Sophia had a meltdown at the reception's end, screaming, throwing glasses, the works. Aunt Karen said it's your fault for not being there to calm her down. My fault, I snorted, sipping coffee. They didn't invite me. Exactly, Ellie said. Grandma's doubling down, saying excluding, you cursed the wedding. She chewed Sophia out in front of everyone, like, you disrespected your brother, and now you're alone. I laughed. The image vivid grandma, all 5 feet of her, scolding Sophia in her wedding dress. What else? Mom's spiraling, Ellie said. Tried calling Tom's family, but they shut her down, said it's our problem. Sophia's planning some redo event, but no one's buying it. They're all begging for you to come back. I leaned back, the lanai's breeze warm. They made their bed. You're a legend. Ellie said, Mom's planning a family meeting at your place. Thinks she can fix this. Not happening. I said, I'm staying longer. Longer. Ellie's voice rose. You're my hero. I hung up, posting a lanai shot. Last day. But not leaving yet. Peace chaos. Uncle Mike commented, You're rewriting the rules. I texted Jen, asking to extend my leave unpaid, if needed. She replied, Take what you need. Your photos are unreal. Freedom felt real. A door I'd kicked open. I spent the day at a beach, shooting surfers, my camera capturing their dance with waves. A local, Koa, offered me a board, and I tried, falling but laughing, salt in my hair. I posted a surf shot, trying new things. No regrets. Ellie commented, You're unstoppable. Sophia's silence was loud, her wedding a ruin. She couldn't pin on me. That evening, I visited Hiroshi, signing for a July show. 10 prints. Tourist season. You're ready, he said, his pride warming me. I ate at a seafood shack, lobster and beer, the sunset painting the sky. A voicemail from Mom, unblocked by mistake. Lucas. This is enough. Sophia's broken. Come home. Delete. I wasn't her fixer. Back at the rental, I extended my stay another week. Same bungalow. I posted a sunset shot. Staying where I'm wanted. Zero regrets. Ellie texted. Mom saw it. She's pissed. A good. Let them feel what I felt left out. Irrelevant. The next morning, I woke to waves. No guilt. No emergencies. I posted a breakfast shot papaya. Coffee. Ocean. New week. Same piece. Then I called Ellie. What's the latest? She cackled. Sophia's redo is a flop. Tom's not coming back. Mom's telling everyone you're selfish. But Grandma's team you, saying it's karma. They're planning to confront you when you're back. I'm not going back. I said. Not yet. Iconic. Ellie said. Send more pics. I spent the day hiking, shooting waterfalls, the island's green heart mine. Maui wasn't just a trip, it was a mirror, showing me who I could be. I wasn't Sophia's savior, Mom's pawn. I was Lucas, photographer. Free. My show with Hiroshi loomed, a dream I'd chase. For now, I lived my family's chaos. A fading echo, my peace a rising tide.